First of all, this video is going to be a little bit different than we're used to. I've been thinking about this for, I don't know, quite a while now, but even more so in the last week or so from some of the comments on Facebook and stuff like that that I've read through. And I just wanted, and I know it's hard to understand when you're listening to somebody else's point of view or experiences, right there in the comments or whatever. You can't really, get the point across too well. And this topic is about money. I've heard a lot lately about people that, they're wishing that they won the lottery or money would fall out of the sky or this or that. And I always reply back to people saying stuff like that money is bad. And of course the comments I get is, well, why don't you give me some? Or that's just because you have some. And no, that's not the reason why. And before I go really any further, I want to tell everybody that might be watching this video, stay tuned till the end, because there's a very important possible change to this channel that this is going on, and I want everybody's feedback on what they think about that. I know it's easy for me to say because I haven't, when it comes to money and bills and income, all that stuff, I really haven't had anything to worry about for about 10 years now. I don't think there's been a time when I said, boy, I wish I could buy that, or I wish I could pay my power bill. I've never, for the 10 years now I haven't really had that problem. There was a time I did have that problem, but nowadays and for the last 10 years, I guess, if I needed something, I just went and bought it. If I wanted something, I just went and bought it. And that right there is where money is bad, because I remember I was a lot more content when I didn't have any. And it's hard to explain. It's a simple explanation, but it's hard to explain. Okay, way back when, just like everybody else, you have goals, ambitions, you have dreams, and those are kind of the thing that keep the human race going to work towards the next level, the next goal, the next dream, to achieve what you want. And I've always preached to other people. I've always been the first to say that the second that you stop trying to better yourself, you might as well give up and just leave the earth, because what's the point in moving on if you're not trying to better yourself each day? You're not trying to outdo the Joneses, or you're not trying to outdo the people next door, the people at work, the people in Hollywood or Florida, whatever. You're not trying to outdo anybody, but the goal in life, the way I see it, is each day when you get up, and each week that you go through, each month, each year, you better yourself. If you made $1,000 last week, you make $2,000 again, and it's just, that's always been something I've kind of lived by and tried to never stop improving myself, because, like I said, what's the point after that? But anyway, there was once a point in time when I dreamed of owning my own home, and driving nice cars, and having a family, and a career, and all this cool stuff, and then I got money, and I went out and got all that stuff. I own my home, I drive nice new cars, and I think now that I have everything that I dreamed for when I was younger, I've hit like a roadblock. There's a wall, and there's no more dream, and which means when you lay down at night and close your eyes, it's just black. There's nothing. And when you're sitting at work, sitting at home, sitting, wherever at DMV, you don't think of, boy, it would be nice to have this, and you spend half your day dreaming about what would you do when you have it. Well, when you do have it, you don't have that anymore. And that's something that has really troubled me for the past, especially like 3 or 4 years maybe. There is just nothing out there that I want, and nothing out there for me to shoot for, and when there is something, I normally open up the checkbook and get it, and that's not fun. Now, if I can get $1 million today, would I do it? Yes, I would, simply because I like money, I like spending money, I like not worrying about not having it, like so many people right now are forced to do. Would it make me happier? Would it make me a better person? No, it wouldn't. It would probably actually dig the hole even deeper. Now, would I say in closing, am I wealthy? Well, when you're If by wealthy you mean I had money coming out of my ears and hiring butlers and riding in a limousine and having an Escalade with 20-inch wheels on it, no, no. But am I wealthy meaning I make more money than I need or use? Yes, yes, I make plenty more than I need or use. Am I wealthy for the fact that I have a nice little home in a quiet neighborhood and a family that is happy and taken care of? Yes, yes, exactly, absolutely. And see, I guess the whole point is not, all good things come to an end. Life eventually will come to an end, and it's not, it's not how much you have when you get there. It's how you got there, I guess, is the moral. Hopefully some of you that sit and dream about being millionaires someday can really sit back and really look. I've never been a millionaire. I probably never will be. I'm fine with that. But when if you do, I guess the point is, if you do come into money or whatever, don't go out and blow it on everything you ever wanted, because then, when you have nothing else to want, why are you going to wake up in the morning? And when you do wake up in the morning having little to nothing, we've all been there, I've been there, you've all probably been there, some of you are probably there right now. Don't wake up and dwell on that and wish you had all sorts of money falling out of your ears, and that just doesn't seem to me, and I could be wrong here, but that doesn't seem to me like a good way to start your day and lead your life. Speaking from experience, it's not a good way. It kind of makes everything really redundant, I guess. Which brings me to the channel change that I was talking about at the beginning here. I originally started this channel because I had the other one, and the other one, a more popular one. If you haven't seen that one, then you can go, I'll put it somewhere up here, you can go there and look at it. But anyway, I originally started this channel because the other one is kind of for a certain topic, and some people, like maybe 3 of you, are somewhat interested in what I'm doing when I'm not doing that. And so I started this channel, just kind of I always have a camera with me, just kind of carry it around and just do my thing. And maybe some of the other stuff I do or I'm interested in, you are too. So that's why I started this channel. However, I wouldn't say I'm famous or anything, but I've worked very hard, and I only average like 300 views a day. On the other channel, half of those are subscribers, the other half are, who knows, people just finding it in the search, I don't know. I've worked very hard, going on my 10th month of doing that. And on that channel, I really watch what I say, because I'm worried that being in that, could you say, public spotlight, I guess, that if you push your points and concerns or recommendations on other people, that it's kind of the Jehovah's Witness theory, or any religion theory for that matter. You push somebody and eventually they want nothing to do with you. And so I'm really careful with that. And likewise on this channel, I'm fairly careful on what I say, how I say it. Everything is kind of rated for all audiences, I guess you could say. But that might be coming to a change, because there's several things when it comes to, like, the topic we just spoke about. There's several politics, current events and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I'm very passionate about that I really try to stray away from on my videos, because they are emotional topics for some people, extremely emotional for some people, and I worry that talking about them might push people away from what I've been working so hard on the other channel. So that's what I want to know from you guys. I mean, what do you think if we on this channel started covering some of those topics? I mean, do you think it's best to keep it real, kind of lay low, quiet, nobody really cares what I think about these topics, and keep doing it the way I'm doing it? Or do you think we should just, full steam ahead and start hitting these topics? And yeah, that's about it. That's all I really had.